What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Truth Serum, some more 2020 NFL Draft coverage. Joey the Truth Wagner with you. As always, everybody, hope you are doing awesome. Welcome in. And as always, please click that like button so I know you're really having a good time and enjoying the content. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet so that you don't miss a video or live stream that I put out. But everybody, this is the final mock draft that I'll be doing for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this mock draft, this isn't who I would pick, but these are the players that I think the Steelers are going to select based on the news reports out there, who they've talked to, who they haven't. So let's get into the fun, but before the fun begins, the video is being brought to you by SeatGeek. When the sports are back, you can go to the games, get great seats, get an even better price. You use the code Joey Wagner, you'll get $20 off your first order. So here it is, everybody. Steelers mock draft version 3.0, the hat trick. Well, everybody, the Steelers have 6 picks in this year's draft. They have a second-round pick, a third, 2 fourths, a sixth-round pick, and a 7th. They don't have a first-round pick because they already got it. His name is Minkah Fitzpatrick. But let's get to it, friends. Second-round pick, pick number 49, the first pick they got. And with pick number 49, the Steelers will select Michael Pittman Jr., wide receiver out of USC. That's who they'll get here with their second-round pick. Everybody, personally, I think the Steelers should go running back because I feel that's a bigger need than wide receiver. At wide receiver right now you have Juju Smith-Schuster, James Washington, Deontay Johnson. 3 solid, capable guys. So I'd go running back. But from what I've read this morning, from a great article by DK Pittsburgh Sports and Mr. Dejan Kovacevic, wrote an article that based on what he's figured out from inside of the Steelers organization, that they believe that James Conner is going to be back and he's going to be healthy and he's going to be the Pro Bowl running back that he was a couple years ago. And that they glowingly talked about the depth and the talent of this wide receiver class. So because of that, I feel they go wide receiver first. I feel they'll go with Michael Pittman Jr. Complete receiver, good hands, runs a 4.5, can block. Solid second-round USC receiver, just like Juju Smith-Schuster. I think the Steelers go with Michael Pittman. But if there's an explosive deep threat available, such as a Jalen Reagor from TCU, don't be surprised if they would select him if he's on the board. But I'm going to go with the complete package. The steal of the draft, Michael Pittman Jr. for the second-round selection. So, friends, let's move on to the third round, the compensatory pick, pick number 102. And as the Steelers went wide receiver with their first pick, they're not going to go wide receiver with this pick. This third round pick is where I think they will go running back. There could be a few running backs out there at this part of the draft that they like. And with the 102nd selection in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers will select Cam Akers, the talented do-it-all running back out of Florida State. Everybody, what the Steelers offense needs right now is a healthy running back. Remember, the first word coming out of my mouth here isn't talented, isn't fast, isn't do-it-all. Healthy. Healthy. First thing the Steelers need in a running back is healthy. Then all of the talent follows. And Akers has that talent. He has the pedigree, as he was at Florida State, can run, catch. I think would be a good pick for the Steelers for running back. Can split duties with James Conner. James Conner's on the last year of his rookie deal. transition over to Akers more with Connor gone in 2021. Now to the meat of this draft, the 2 fourth-round picks. The first one is at selection 124. They also have one at 135. With pick 124, the Steelers will select Davonne Hamilton, defensive tackle, Ohio State. This fills a big need for the Steelers on their defensive line. In my first mock draft, I had the Steelers picking a different OSU D-lineman in the 7th round. But I feel they go D-line in the 4th round, get the Buckeyes nose tackle Hamilton. He can plug that nose tackle interior defensive lineman spot. Can do a good job with that. Stop the run and get a little bit of pass rush going. So with the first 4th rounder, Davonne Hamilton out of the Ohio State, a school that the Steelers love to draft from. And now the second 4th round pick with the 135th selection in the 2020 NFL Draft, the Steelers will take Brandon Jones, the safety out of Texas. Steelers need some depth in the back end of their secondary. Mika Fitzpatrick is all-pro caliber. Terrell Edmonds is fine in developing and getting better. But the Steelers need more depth in the back part of their defense, and I think that the long-time starter at Texas, Jones, will do that for them. Can be a solid 3rd safety and contribute on special teams. So now let's pop all the way into round 6 of the draft. Steelers have pick number 198, and with that pick, the Steelers select Austin Hall, the linebacker safety out of Memphis. That's another part of the Steeler defense, folks, that is lacking a little bit. Due to the salary cap constraints to franchise tag Bud Dupree, the Steelers had to release the man on their roster that was the linebacker safety hybrid, Mark Barron. They had to cut him for cap purposes. And I feel that in time, Austin Hall can be that player. And at least from the interim, he can be a solid special teams contributor. Steelers need to find guys for special teams as well. So I think that can be a solid late pickup in the draft. And now, the final pick in the 7th round. So far, everybody, the Steelers have addressed all of their needs but one. They got the wide receiver, they got the running back, got the defensive lineman, a safety, a hybrid player on defense. The big hole left, in my opinion, is the offensive line. Steelers have solid pieces on the O-line, but they are getting older. Marquise Pouncey is getting older. DeCastro, he's been with the Steelers since 2012. He's getting older. Villanueva's in his 30s. Ramon Foster just retired. So the Steelers can still have a very capable offensive line, but what they have to do is they have to start to get depth and get younger on the O-line and start to develop these guys so that they're ready to step in when the Pounceys retire and the DeCastros move on and the Villanuevas move on. So I think the Steelers go O-line with their last pick. And with that 7th round pick, the Steelers select Colton McKivitz, the offensive lineman out of West Virginia. A starter there on the O-line. He's experienced. He's been recognized in the Big 12. And he's a young, developing option on the O-line that can be a part of this someday. Believe me, Villanueva's 32 and he's sloping downward. So a good pick here to develop your left tackle of the future. So there you have it, everybody. That is the Steelers mock draft. This is who I think they pick over the weekend. 2nd round pick, Michael Pittman. 3rd round pick, Cam. Let me make sure I get his name right. Let me just look it up just to make sure I wrote the pronunciation down. But sometimes even I write it down wrong. So 2nd round pick. Yep, I got it right. 2nd round pick, Michael Pittman. 3rd round pick, Cam Akers. Don't be surprised if Zach Moss could be a possibility there. 4th round picks, Davonne Hamilton, the defensive lineman, and Brandon Jones, the safety. Then in the 6th round, Austin Hall, the hybrid player, and then Colton McKivitz, the O-lineman from West Virginia. So there you have it, everybody. What do you think of that draft for the Steelers? What do you think of that draft? I want to read what you think about it, so leave some comments so that I can read them and reply back, and we can have some fun back and forth football talk. And everybody, if the Steelers get Michael Pittman, think of that wide receiver room. Juju Smith-Schuster, Michael Pittman Jr., James Washington, and Deontay Johnson. That's a solid, complete wide receiver room. That is a wide receiver room that Big Ben's going to love. Plus Eric Ebron and Vance McDonald at tight end. Offense will have some talent and look like a ton of fun. So, woo! But just a final time to recap. Michael Pittman Jr., Cam Akers, Davonne Hamilton, Brandon Jones, Austin Hall, and Colton McKivitz for Steelers Mock Draft 3.0. Again, friends, if you haven't yet, please, please, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you stay close to the truth serum, everybody, because this is a crazy week for the draft. I'll be releasing an entire mock draft for the whole 1st round of the draft. And then Thursday, make sure you're right here. I'll be calling all of the action live. The 1st round of the 2020 NFL Draft Thursday night. And then Friday night, I'll be back for rounds 2 and 3 right here. So everybody, stay safe out there. God bless. Have a great day and an even better week. And signing off from the Truth Serum, Joey the Truth Wagner.